Hello everyone, it is me, Tomarang. Today I'm doing a tutorial on how to make a intro on After Effects. So let's get this is recording because this takes time to record. Alright, first of all you want to get your song. I'm just going to use this one. Yes, I used it. I used an NCS one, so obvious reasons. Alright, now we can make a new composition first of all. Now you want to name this song, and for my intros, I like to make them about 16 seconds, say. For this one, just drag the song into the comp. Just open it. Now, what you want to do is you just want to drag this grey line until you find where the drop is. It's pretty easy to see where it is. Right here is where the drop is, so I might want it to go like Alright, there it is. So go here. So click the stopwatch and go to where it starts and click the keyframe. So now go all the way back to the start and make this here minus 45, and then see you've got your fade in. Now you want to find a place where you want it to end. This sounds like a good place to end it. So we're just going to click the keyframe and then go all the way to the end. Make it minus 70 this time. And then have a listen to the song. Now I might just put that down a little bit there. Right, there we go. Now, just because this doesn't take so long to render, I'm gonna go to 11 seconds. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna cut this to 11 seconds. You can do the same if you want to. And then now we gotta move this keyframe. Great. Just have to move. And then just make this minus 45 because it's actually minus 70. Yep, and we'll just eat that down just a tiny bit. Alright, now you want to do sync. So what you want to do, right click on it, and then go to keyframe assistant and convert audio to keyframes. Now what you want to do is open it. Just delete the right channel and left channel, and you've got both channels here. Now what you want to do is you want to zoom in. I forgot how to do this. Just don't use that. Just open up the waveform by double clicking L. Now you just want to zoom in a little bit. Now look for where the beats are. So what I will do if I was you, go all the way to the end, click B on your keyboard, and that will make it so you can play where your marker is, which is good. It's very useful actually. So you want to zoom in, and this is where it starts. So you just want to click the star on your keyboard. Make sure you're out of the song. Click the star on your keyboard. If you don't have that, just drag it from the left and you've got one. But in my case, I have a number pad. So right, there's our first beat. So you have a listen to that. Alright, so there's one. And you want to listen for more. Right here. Keyframe that. And I might need to move over just a little bit. right here. Move this over a little bit more. Now have a listen to it. Right here. Right here. Right, now if you zoom out, you can see you've got your keyframes. Have a listen to it. Now, if you've got some off, you can move them by just clicking them, but we got them pretty good. Alright, now that we've done that, now we need to make text. So just name the comp text, make sure it's like this. Click OK. Now what you want to do is you want to just click new, text. I don't know what's wrong with my layout. I normally have it. Wait 1 second, guys. Sorry. My layout is a bit different to what I normally have it as. Alright. So now you want to do what I did. Now pick your font. For this one, I'm going to be using American Captain. So you just want to type it. So I'm going to call this one tutorial. If it wants to write it. There you go. Now go to align and align it. If you don't have it, go to window align, tick it. Just click the 5th one and the 2nd one. You've got that. Right click, create shapes from text. Drag that one underneath it and just leave it how it is. Now open it. Now in contents, click on contents, add a group, click on tutorial, like highlight them all. So yeah, go to group. Now in that group, click the group so it goes into the group. Add a stroke to it. So you want to make this like 15 or something. Now you can make it a color. I might just keep it grey. Now you want to just do round cap because it makes it look a little nicer. You can see you've got brown join is what I mean. So you can see you've got that outline now. So I'm just gonna go back to fit. That's how big your text will be. So play around with that until you want it to be like that. Click group again. Add a repeater. Now in that repeater, make the copies about 15. 15's good. And if the scale, make it 99.6. And position, the first one, make it 4. And then the second one, 2. Now you see you got that 3D text going on. Now, I haven't done this for a while, but let me just add I think this is how you do it. This one's gonna be like a blue one, so we're just gonna think that's how we do it. Just no, just delete that. I think I need to put it underneath the repeater. Set it above. Oh, you can see it's coming. I might just put, oh, whoopsies. I think that was on 13. Just make it until you can see it and see how much you want it to be. Might just do that. That looks nice. Yep, alright. That looks good to me. Now that you've got that, you can delete that text if you accidentally made it. Now, show the text. Go here. And go to effects and presets and add a gradient ramp to it. So just search up gradient, it will come up. Now make it colors. We might just go for a blue. It's a little too dark. just maybe make it a bit lighter. Right, now you can see we've got our text. Now what you want to do is you want to pre-compose this. Name it txt. Now what you want to do is you want to add a warp effect to it. Not gradient warp, just warp. So you want to do warp. Now you can see that will happen. You want to do shell lower, and then you want to make this about 5. Then you want to make the vertical about 10. And then you'll get this text. And then you've got the thing. Make sure it's centered. If it's not, turn on proportional grid and center it. So yeah, there's the text done for you. Now what you want to do, this is actually going to be exciting, the background. Now I'm just going to teach you how to do a normal shark effects background, nothing fancy. So double click that and you'll get this. Open up rectangle, and then open up rectangle path. Click the chain and then make it 800 by 800. Should have a box about this size. Now what you want to do is you want to close that. Click R on your keyboard. It'll bring up rotation. Rotate that by 45 degrees. Now you see you've got a donut going on. Now click S on your keyboard. Then click it for the second one. Make sure the chain is on. Click 0. Click the stopwatch. Go to about 2 seconds. So writing 200 up there. And now I just want to make it as big until it goes right off the screen. There you go. Now you've got that. Now that looks a bit boring. There's no color or anything, so click on that, Control D. It will duplicate it. So go to about where it's about to go off, and then make this so it's not touching it. Right? I might add some blinds. Make sure you click the transition one. Make the direction 90%. Just play around with this. Alright, now we want to add a gradient to it. Set a gradient. Make a gradient. Now you just want to do this. Alright, now have a look at what you've made. Looks nice. Now you want to pre-compose it, both of them, and name it Echo. Now in that Echo, you want to switch up Echo effect, obviously. Now go to about there, and just mess around with this until you get it to look like that. Make this 35. Now that will pretty much go forever. Now you've got the background. Now you can just make a black solid, put that black solid underneath it, and then add a gradient ramp to it. So I'm just gonna go. Alright, that looks ugly, so I'm gonna change it. Just make this. Oh yeah, that looks good. Now you see we've got that. You are done with the background. Now you want to just make a new comp and just name it intro. Now drag everything you made into it. So the song, the text, make sure the song's at the bottom, and the background. And the background's right at the bottom. Now see you've got a kind of thing. So with those keyframes we made, we can time remap on the background. So what you want to do is right click. Where'd it go? Time. Enable time remapping. Click J and K on your keyboard, and stuff will move around. So we'll go to the next keyframe. So just mark all the keyframes. Don't do the last ones. Don't mess with those. So you just want to select them all. Click F9 on your keyboard. Click the graph editor. Make sure you're on value graph. Then make under the ESC button. Click that. Now you want to just select these. Drag this one up. This one here. down. Now, just want to make this look nice. Make sure that's at the right place. You just want to, so that's at the right place. So you just want to move. Oh no. If you make a mistake, it's just Control Z to undo. It's a good shortcut. Just right, there we go. Now you can preview the intro. So click the thing under ESC, and you'll be able to see it again. Now watch it. Alright, just do that thing again. Alright, there we go. If your performance isn't as good, what I will do is go here, make it skip, make it 1. Alright, now I'll preview it. Now you see you've got that. Now you're like, oh, that goes forever, and then you've just got time remap. Do not worry. So go on the text, click S, make it 0, keyframe it, and then click K again. Go on here, make it 100. Now what you want to do, I will leave a link in the description. I'll put a sync and bounce text in there. So what you want to do is you just want to open it. It's a notepad document. Just copy it all, then hold down Alt, and then click the stopwatch. Then this will come up, backspace that, and just copy it by doing Control V. This will come up, maybe, I don't know. And then you can look at the bounce text. See, it's got that little bounce. Alright. Yeah, like, how do I get rid of the background and stuff? Do not worry. So you want to add a CC light wipe. And you just want to, like, click U on your keyboard for text. And you just want to go back a little bit. Go back to the background. Make it 100. May look a little weird, so turn off the intensity by making it 0 and tick reverse transition. Click the thing with it at 100% and go around here and make it 0. So then you'll get this. Ooh, isn't that fancy? Now you're like, no, that's not fancy. It's not really that fancy, actually. Just might make the timing map here just a little different. Just mess with it and make it look nice. So I might just change this one. And then I might just... Oh no. Oh, just Control Z. Alright, then you want to get this. Oh gosh. Just Control Z. I'm not gonna mess with that. Actually, preview it. For the end transition, we'll deal with that later. Alright, so now we've got that. It looks pretty nice. But no, it doesn't really. It's not finished yet. So you want to make a new comp. Click, name it Fractal Burst. Really doesn't matter how you spell it, just make it. Right click here, make a black solid, make it comp size. Okay, then you want to add fractal noise to it, not VR, just normal one. You're like, whoa, this doesn't, when it loads, you'll be like, well, that's not a burst, that's not a burst. Exactly. So what you want to do is you want to open transform, turn off uniform scaling, then you'll get this. Make the height about 2500. Then you'll see you get this thing. You've probably seen them before. Yep, you have. There. Then double click this on the black solid. It will make a mask. Make sure this is on so you can see these. Now what you want to do is go to 0 seconds, click, double click the corner, then you'll see this. Put this all the way to the top. Put it like there. Keyframe it. Go to 30 here. Not 30 seconds. It'll go to 0.30 seconds, so 30 milliseconds. Then you want to put this down. And then you want to go to 100. Double click the corner again. And put it all the way down the bottom. Wow, it's that easy. And then you'll get this thing. Just hide this a little bit so you'll get this. Yeah, so you got that. Now make sure we're on there again. Put in polar coordinates. React to polar and make it 100. And you'll see this. And you're like, ew. Ew. Alright, so you just want to make it transform. Then you just want to scale this until boom. Then it'll be a full screen one. And you're like, ew, I hate that color. So you just want to add a hue to it. Do that one. Tick colorize. Make this 100. Make it the color you want it to be. So ours is a blue one, so we'll find there. Alright, there we go. Now, add the fractal burst. Make it above the BG. Then you'll see this. So just make that shorter. Now you've got your fractal burst. Now you can put it wherever you want. So, alright, now you've got that. Now you're like, if you don't like the look of this, just toggle switches and modes. This thing will come up. Click normal and click lighten, and then it'll kind of blend in. Yeah, I might leave on bright. So yeah, it's kind of looking like a Shark Effects style. Preview. You want to add more stuff to it, don't you? So just make a new comp. Just name this burst, not fractal burst, just burst. Click this button, proportional grid. Now click this. Make sure fill is not on and it's on 60. And to turn off fill, just click fill. Click that one. Okay. And you want to zoom in with your scroll wheel right in the middle. And zoom out. Then you want to count 3 squares. This is third square, so just. And then you want to click right on the thing. Right, there we go. And say if you're like all zoomed out and all that, just fit and it'll just fill up the screen. Now you've got that. And you're like, whoa, what do I do with it? So you just want to click contents, add a trim path. So now make this 0. And then do that. Then go to this team. And then you just want to make actually just go to 30. Make this 100 and you see that you've got the burst. Then go to 15 now and keyframe that. Then go to there and then make it so it goes away. Then you should get this. It's cool, right? Alright. Now you're like, oh, don't tell me I have to copy and paste it and all that. Nope. Add a repeater once again. Don't mess with anything. Make the copies 8. See, that does that, but that's not the way we want it to go. So just with the position, just make it 0. Don't mess with it. Now in the rotation, make it 45 degrees. Now you've got a burst. burst. It's cool, right? Alright, now you're like, oh, it's boring. Yeah, it is. So you want to duplicate it. Again, Control D. Just rotate this one by 22.5 if you rotated it by 45 degrees like I told you to. You'll get heaps of bursts. Yes, you will. I like to change the stroke color to the blue that we are making it to. Then you've got a burst, and it's cool, isn't it? So you just want to drag that above the fractal burst. Remember to just shorten this. And you can put it where you want. I might put it right at the start. Just might make it like that, and then you've got your burst. Might just add another timing map here, so we're just going to do that. Might just zoom in a little bit. There you go. Because it was looking a little dodgy. To me it was, anyway. Alright, now you're like, where's the end transition? Just zoom out heaps. Click, make sure you're off of all the things. With the stroke, make it white. Then make it like green. And you just want to zoom out heaps with your scroll wheel. Just make it huge. 60. There you go. Rotate it by 45 degrees. Now you've got the end transition ready. So click P on your keyboard, keyframe the position, and then go around here and just drag it across the whole screen. Done. End transition is done. So we can have a look at this. Preview it. And now that takes really fast, so we'll just move that. Now you are nearly finished, really. Looks nice. Alright, now you just want to close everything up. No, you're not finished, I'm sorry. Make a new null object, rename it, make it null3. Go to transform. Now you're done. I mean, not transform, I'm so sorry, not transform. Slider. And just click J and K, go onto the keyframe. Go 3 milliseconds back, so go in here, make it 3. Keyframe it, K1. Now you just want to click U, and you get that. Select them all, Control C, K, KK, and then just go through all the keyframes. Alright, now you've done that. Make sure the shape layer 1 is above that. Now, this is kind of a hard part. 1 second. Okay, I'm back with the adjustment layer. Go transform. Now that's the one you're supposed to add. Download the sync. I'll have downloads in the description. Select position and do that. Hold Alt and click position. Backspace hold that and copy that. Then do it to scale. So hold down Alt, click scale. the watch, by the way. Copy scale. Doesn't matter if you have a few things. Then copy that. Right, anyway, go to rotation now. Now go here. Make it rotation. You want to find that. Backspace it all. We've got that. Now, preview, and you'll see you've got sync. Looks nice, doesn't it? Now, if this does happen to you, where that happens, that is a problem. So, you just want to move that just a little bit. There we go. No thanks. Right, preview it again. Sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. Alright, let's watch. If that black thing there bothers you, just add in a blue solid, so get the background color about at the bottom. Royale blue. So we'll just go make it there. Just because we're adding a green screen into it. Right, now you just go all the way to the end where that green screen is. Add another solid and get the green. Put it right at the bottom. Make sure where you put that thing, it does not interfere. Now you can see where it rotates itself. You've got that kind of, it's reduced it a tiny bit. Actually, that did not help, actually. Oh well, you have to live with it, sorry. If it's really, really bothering you, go into the rotation. Hello. Right, and you just can delete it if you want. And then just preview. So yeah, if that really bothers you, just delete rotation. I might just turn it off, actually. It's a different sync, but you don't have that rotation bothering you anymore. Now you're probably thinking, it's finished. Nearly. One more thing, I'm sorry. Splines. You forgot the splines. Forgot the splines, everyone. Make sure your fill is off. Make sure this stroke is on by 60. Zoom out a little bit. Start it there, and you want to just draw a weird thing. So just draw the weirdest thing in the world that you've ever drawn. Don't make it fancy. It's just a spline. No one will notice it. It's a spline, okay? They'll notice it if it's edgy, like really edgy. So you want to make this 0. Keyframe those. You want to go to about 400 seconds. Make them both 100. It will automatically make a keyframe. Select the top ones. Offset it by that much. Then you've got a spline. Cool, right? Now you want to Control D. Rotate it by 180. Now you've got some splines for you. So, boom. Splines. It's cool. Put it underneath the text. Go to that there. Now watch it. Now you might want it to sync. Yes, I do, actually. So you want to open up the timer map, just Control C the timer map, make sure you're right at the start, Control V, and then preview it. Might just delete this keyframe. Might turn off the timer map. It's not looking too good. Done. You are pretty much done. Now preview the whole thing once again. Just so we save ourselves some rendering speed. Go to the background, just hold shift and it will snap onto there. Don't change the song because you want the song to go through the whole thing. The text, you can do that. Oh no, whoops, for some reason that happened. What is going on? Just go away. Just go away, will you? Now you just want to snap it again. Keep the adjustment layer and royal blue or whatever colors you have there. Now really the only thing you need now, you can literally get rid of this. You don't need it anymore. Keep the that is the song. You'll see that the background is a little off. Alright, now preview it. Boom! You have finished your beautiful intro for yourself. If you ever do want to change the text, which I will not because I'm never going to use this composition again, change the text to what you want it to be. So if you change your name, you can just put in your text. So say if you're like a person, like you've got a different name, just do this. So say if I change my name to Roblox 23, you still want to align it. Right click, create shapes from text. Now the only thing we need about around from here, go into contents, select all of those, Control C. Now you can literally delete those outlines. Go into the old outlines, go in here, delete that, and then do that. May not work, so what you want to do is you just want to make it above all of that stuff. Then you can see that you've pretty much just changed the text. Cool, right? Then you're like, hey, where did my gradient go? There it is. So then you want to align that. And then you have now changed your text to your new text. Cool, right? But I'm going to keep it as tutorial. So just going to put this back. Right. So now what you want to do after you've done that, composition, add to render queue. Click lossless, don't mess with anything else. Go format, QuickTime, RGB plus alpha, turn it to animation. Now turn the audio output on so you get audio. Now save it to where you want to save it. So I'm going to save mine to here. I'm going to call it tutorial intro and enter. Save it. Now click render. It depends on how fast your computer is. If it's fast, if your GPU is fast. One thing I forgot to mention, I'm so sorry. You're like, oh wow, my computer's really good. No, you must have forgotten to select all of it, like I just did. So you want to do that whole entire thing again. It doesn't take long. Sorry for that. Click lossless. Don't mess with anything else. QuickTime. Do the settings like you did before. Turn audio app on. Just because I messed up with the last one, we're just going to save it as that. Replace that because all it is not even 1 second of green. Render. Now you'll see it goes fast. But then, soon as it goes around here where the drop is, it's going to get a bit laggy. And that is fine. It may take a while for it to render. But congratulations, you've made yourself an intro on After Effects. Thank you for watching. It might be in different parts, but probably not. It'll probably still be on the same video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you learnt something from this tutorial, either from the burst, anything, just like the background, any of that stuff. You can see the burst coming in now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that this took me time to make this tutorial, to upload it to YouTube, edit it, you know, all that stuff. There you go. You have made yourself an intro. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. See ya. If that wasn't recording, I would have been mad.